the craziest way you tried to outsmart a cheater? When my best friend texted me a screenshot of my boyfriend's Tinder profile with a text that read, "So sorry babe, but you need to see this." I genuinely thought there must be some reasonable explanation. A fake account, identity theft, anything. Because 3 weeks ago, I found an engagement ring hidden in his sock drawer while putting away laundry, and he'd been acting so sweet lately, planning romantic dinners and asking about my ring size for a whenever. We'd been together for 2 years, talked about marriage, met each other's families. His mom called me daughter at Christmas, so no, my boyfriend Frankie couldn't be cheating, except the Tinder bio said, looking for something casual, and the photos were definitely him, and definitely recent, because one showed him wearing the shirt I bought him for his birthday last month. The worst part? My best friend had swiped right as a test. He messaged her within an hour. "You're gorgeous, we should meet up." I went straight to his apartment while he was at work, hands shaking as I pulled open the sock drawer. The ring I found before was still there, velvet box, princess cut diamond, exactly what I'd dreamed about. My heart cracked, because part of me still wanted this to be a misunderstanding. I called my best friend and she met me at my apartment within the hour. We did a deep dive and became Gen Z Nancy Drew. My friend turned her phone toward me and whispered, "Oh my god." There was Frankie with his arm around a blonde at a restaurant. The girl had commented 3 heart emojis on his most recent Instagram post. The photo of them together was posted 6 months ago. We kept scrolling and found more photos, more flirty comments, more inside jokes going back almost a year. I printed everything. And that's when I got my terrible, wonderful, probably unhinged idea. Frankie's family cookout was that Saturday. I was bringing my homemade brisket, which I had been slow cooking for the past 3 days. His whole family would be there, and I wanted them to be witnesses when the truth came out. So I lined the foil for the top of my dish with the printed screenshots, so when they unveiled the brisket, they'd also be unveiling their son's lies. My hands were shaking as I walked through their front door. Day of cookout. The kitchen was packed when I arrived. Frankie kissed my cheek and grabbed the dish like everything was normal. His mom clapped her hands. "Let me help you set up." His younger sister started peeling back the foil while his older brother grabbed plates. I watched, barely breathing, as she lifted the foil. "What the hell is this?" She pulled out a screenshot, then another. Frankie's Tinder profile, the messages to my best friend, the Instagram girl's comments. Papers were spreading across the granite countertops like evidence at a crime scene. I cleared my throat. I found out Frankie's been cheating. Those are the receipts. The kitchen went silent for exactly 3 seconds. Then his older brother burst out laughing. His younger sister snorted so hard she choked on her drink. His mom shook her head with a smirk I didn't understand. Frankie finally spoke, rolling his eyes at me. "Babe, I was gonna tell you eventually. You really thought this was serious?" His older brother grabbed one of the printed text conversations, the one where Frankie told the Instagram girl I was nothing to him, and started reading it in a dramatic soap opera voice while clutching his chest. His younger sister grabbed another page and joined in, doing a breathy female voice. They read my heartbreak like it was a script, laughing between lines while I stood there with tears streaming down my face. His mom picked up the photo of Frankie kissing the other girl and squinted at it. "Is this one wearing my earrings? Tell her to bring them back Saturday." I couldn't breathe. "What about the ring?" I choked out. "I found a ring in your drawer. I thought you were going to propose." Frankie's dad walked over from the doorway and clapped his son on the back with a proud grin. "Told you that trick works. Women are naturally snoopy. Have a ring hidden somewhere obvious, they'll never leave." The room started spinning. His mom waved her hand at me like I was being dramatic. "Sweetie, nobody in this family believes in monogamy. His dad has his fun, I have mine, but we always come home to each other. That's what having a main means. Frankie just hasn't figured out who his main is yet. But don't worry, I'm rooting for you." She said it like she was explaining something obvious to a slow child. I looked around the kitchen. Every single face looked back at me with something between pity and amusement. I wiped my tears and looked directly at Frankie. "We're done," I said, and my voice came out steadier than I felt. "This isn't what I want, and you should have told me who you really were from the beginning instead of wasting 2 years of my life." I walked out before anyone could respond.